So why is it that we see so many bodybuilders leaning to the side when they do their dumbbell curls? Well, if we take a look at the anatomy of the elbow and the shoulder, most people have a shoulder carrying angle that leads their arm to be a little bit outward, which actually makes the direction of motion of the elbow inward and outward and not directly upward and downward with the floor. The bigger that you get, the more pecs, lats, and obliques that you have, the more that this angle moves outward, right? You see those big guys walking around with those big lats. And so what needs to happen is if they grab a dumbbell, they're not going to be curling the dumbbell this way, right? That would really just be loading the shoulder. So what they need to do instead is actually lean away from the arm so that the arm can be perpendicular to the floor, and as a consequence, in line with the direction of loading of a dumbbell. But regardless of whether you're hypermuscular, I highly recommend that you pick motions that actually load the elbow in the direction that it's moving. So most of you will be more comfortable with a direction like a cable that's loaded slightly outward to inward as compared to something that's loaded upward and downward. If you do want to use dumbbells or free weights, that's totally fine, but just make sure that you're loading this bone in a way where this bone is directly perpendicular to the floor. And if you're using two dumbbells, what you can do is actually just lean away from the side like a lot of bodybuilders do. They lean toward that arm so that, again, they can load that elbow